The intro's gonna start, don't worry.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream with myself, Cooper, and our special guest back again from the land of the living,
Yep.
Kenny, our newly retired subscriber and good old-time friend from 2010 in Kuwait. How you doing, Kenny? Welcome to the live stream.
Yes, not bad. Not doing too bad. Enjoying life at the minute. So it's good fun being out here, meeting everybody, seeing how things go.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm back again.
And you're back again, and I brought him on for a reason, folks. And that reason is Kenny was the one that orange peeled me back in Kuwait to getting my teeth fixed in the future and having implants because you had them done in Kuwait.
I did.
And I picked your brain and I said, Kenny, how was it? Level with me.
Level with you. Well, initially, I'll be honest, I was absolutely terrified
Mhm.
because I basically had bad teeth most of my life, and just being in Kuwait,
Mhm.
getting a bit more money than I did in the UK,
Yeah.
opened doors to getting things done
Mhm.
because they'd done root canals and crowns and all that sort of stuff, and it ended up that they gave me a partial plate, and the first time I ate with it, the retaining crown that was supposed to be good ended up coming off.
Ooh.
So it ended up absolute nightmare.
Mm.
And being in Kuwait, bit of extra money. One of the years we had our annual medical,
Mhm.
annual physical, and I spoke to the dentist because they check all your teeth, and I said, "Look, how much to get all my teeth done?" And I said, "If you give me a good price, I'll come back
Mm.
and we'll start the treatment." And I'll be honest, I was a bit terrified, but he said, "You've got to have 3 implants put on the left, but the rest of the stuff on the right and down the bottom, we can do root canals,
Mm.
and we can secure it all with bridges and everything else."
Mm.
And it ended up total cost for the 3 implants and all the root canal work and the bridge on the right, everything else, ended up being 3,500 KD.
3,500 KD. So that right there is about 12,000 US dollars.
Yeah, it worked out about between the 9 and 10,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I had the money. So for the next, I think just to do they started off with the bridge work on the right
Mm.
because that was going to be quicker and easier to do. And that way, once he did that in about, and that was about a month and a half,
Mm.
month and a half, 2 months to get that. But then that meant I could eat.
Yeah.
And then I went in and they did the 3 implants. Obviously, they've got to be in for, I think, 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 months later, then they started doing all the other work that they had to do.
Yeah, they put the posts in first, and then 6 months after, when it's healed and it's grafted to the bone, then they put the teeth on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all, I think it took about 8 months.
Mm.
So from start to finish, everything took about 8 months.
Mm.
But then I was able to eat properly. I could finally smile again instead
Yeah,
of.
I remember you look like Gomer Pyle with no teeth.
Yeah, because as your teeth break down,
Mm.
you get to a point where they can't do anything anymore.
Mm.
You know,
Exactly.
You know, they done posts and crowns, but then I think it's just a family thing.
Mm.
That it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
How many times you brush your teeth, how many times you go to the dentist and get everything else fixed, within a few years, all of a sudden it breaks and they have to remove.
Right. So you're no longer in Kuwait. You're here in Thailand. You've been here a few months now, and you've had some dental work done here as well. Tell us about that dental work.
Most of it is really just the cosmetic stuff because I went in because I cracked or chipped a tooth, and the woman just said, you need, I think it was 5 fillings down the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, so how much? And she told me how much.
Go on.
8,000.
8,000 baht.
For, I think it ended up being 6 fillings.
So under $300.
So under $300 to get all the work I needed to do. She got it all done, and she never used anesthetic once. She never had to numb everything up.
Because she was that good.
She's that good.
And you didn't feel a lick of pain?
Nope. No pain whatsoever. So you go in, she'd prep everything, no anesthetic, so I didn't have a floppy lip or talking funny for the next 3 hours. So it was really good experience.
Yeah.
And
what other dental work have you had here since you've been here?
The only other thing I had to do was when they did my wisdom teeth, they left 1 wisdom tooth in.
Okay, so you had to have that pulled?
I had to have it. I was going to get a root canal done. But she said, well, because there's no opposing wisdom tooth, it's not actually doing anything. So it'd be cheaper for you to actually just get it pulled because nobody's going to see it, and it's not actually doing anything when you eat.
Right.
So
it's not making contact with any other teeth.
No,
So it's useless.
yeah, so it ended up I said, okay, instead of going for the root canal, let's do the
Pull it.
just pull it.
And what they charge you for that?
That was an 2.5.
2,500.
2,500, 3,000.
So what's that? 30, 60, about $75
Yeah, about $75 to get it pulled.
to have it pulled.
Yeah.
That's damn cheap.
Which, when you look at the costs, compare that back to the
Kuwait, 12,000, but then you
or
did have
to the
3
UK.
implants there too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, I thought, well, I can get it pulled if I want to get implants,
Mhm.
you know, because I know the bottoms are going to have to be fixed at some point.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to worry about that one tooth. So that's one less
Yeah.
implant.
Yeah.
So
Damn good.
see, it's one less implant. So whatever the cost for that implant.
Okay. And now I'm going to tell you guys my story. So my story is, before I left Kuwait, I had to have a medical as well because we worked for the United States Army. They told me my teeth were rotten to the core, even though I brushed them twice a day since I was knee-high to a grasshopper.
Yep.
Didn't matter. They were rotten to the core. And anyways, I was never big on junk foods or sweets or candies or sodas or anything like that. You know, me, I much prefer my sugar-free Gatorade, you know. But anyways, they said it's rotten to the core partly because I'm diabetic and makes your bones brittle. And they said my teeth are going to last me 2, maximum 3 years, and they're going to be falling out. They said there's nothing they can do to help me.
Yeah.
No root canal is going to save me. No fillings are going to save me. The damage was too deep all the way along. And I was like, okay. And I'd asked them what would be the price of me having all my teeth pulled and implants put in. And they came back and quoted me 50,000 KD.
And that is a lot of money.
That was 150,000 US dollars is what they wanted to do it in Kuwait. I said, you're freaking out of your mind. That's more expensive than the US. I am not paying $150,000 on my teeth.
No.
No way. I'll get them done in Thailand. So I came out here to Thailand, and for those of you that have been following my channel, y'all remember what I looked like when I started the channel. My teeth were effed up real bad. And I had people in the comments when I was making videos on Jumped In Beach Road and walk and talks and all that sort of stuff. Hey, Coop, you're in Thailand. Why don't you get your teeth done, man? They look terrible. And I knew they did. But I had to find the right dentist and how I was going to go about doing it. And I chose Bangkok Hospital. Now, I got to be honest with you folks. Bangkok Hospital is probably the most expensive out here to get your dental work done. All right. But there's a reason I chose Bangkok Hospital. One, because the Novocaine doesn't work on me, or as they call it in England, a local anesthetic.
Yeah.
Does not work on Cooper. I'm type 2 diabetic. 1 in 10 people, it doesn't work on that are diabetic. Don't know why, but that's the ratio I've been told by my diabetic doctor.
Yeah.
They tried in the Philippines because they wanted to pull one of the teeth. It was so badly decayed, I was in agony. They gave me 8 injections, and I still wasn't numb. They said, we can't give you any more. That's 2 over the legal limit we're allowed to give you. And I could still feel everything.
Yeah.
So when I came to Bangkok Hospital and I told him, the doctor didn't believe me at first, the dentist. Then he checked with my diabetic doctor, and he's like, yeah, he's absolutely telling the truth. And so they said, well, we can put you to sleep to do it. I said, great, do it. Put me to sleep. And they're like, well, it's going to be expensive. I said, I don't care about the cost. because I knew it was going to be a hell of a lot cheaper than it was in Kuwait, you
Yeah.
know, and it was less than that, almost about half. So it cost me about 70,000. I'll be honest with you folks, about 2.5 million baht. Because for me, I didn't have one implant. I didn't have 2 implants. I didn't have 4 implants. I didn't have 8 implants. Folks, I had 16 implants. Why so many? Because the doctor was worried that a couple of them might fail because I am diabetic.
Yeah.
So normally what people will do is they'll go to get implants. They'll have all their teeth taken out, Kenny, and they'll get what's called 4-on-2.
Yeah.
So you have 2 implants at the top back, 2 implants at the front row of teeth on those 4 implants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're one whole row with 4 bolts going into the
Yeah,
teeth.
that's what I was looking at.
Yeah. They're called all-on-4
Mm.
is what you'll see on YouTube. Well, I got all-on-8 on the top and the bottom because they figure 1 or 2 might fail. And if they do, you got 6 as a backup.
Yeah.
So you'll still be good. We'll just adjust the teeth, with 2 less holes,
It's easier to bet. Easier.
you know,
better
and
to
that
be
was their
safe.
logic behind it. And I'd watched umpteen videos on YouTube about implants. I wanted to do as much research as I could. And one thing that I heard from a lot of people was once you get implants done, your whole mouth, you don't have any bite sensation afterwards.
No, it's something that you learn. Yeah.
And that's what the all-on-4. But guess what? With the all-on-8, I sense everything. I know how hard to bite into chicken. I know how hard to bite into steak. I don't overbite. I don't put too much force because I got 8 things giving me feedback. I got 8 posts, folks, at the top and the bottom, and I'll show you the picture in a second. I have it on my phone, the X-ray. Don't worry, it's not gory. Where you can see the 8 posts on the top and the 8 on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's great because it almost feels like having real teeth.
Yeah.
I know it's not real. You know, I know they're fake. But the fantastic thing is by getting put to sleep, I had 0 pain. I woke up, I was in 0 pain. For the 3 weeks, I had to wait till the stitches came out, 2-3 weeks. After I left the hospital, because I know they gave me a morphine injection. I told them to. I was afraid of the pain. I'd heard people say it's more pain than you can bear, Coop. It's extremely painful. And I told them, give me the morphine injection. When I wake up, I don't want to feel pain. And they did. But when I left hospital, Darlene was asking me, babe, are you in pain? I'm like, no. Very little, maybe a 1-2. You know, it was like a little thumping, you know, like a pulse. Yeah. I could feel thumping in my mouth. More annoying than anything. You're trying to lay there and go to sleep, and you could feel this boom, 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 boom to the beat of your heart. You know,
yeah.
I had that ringing in my ears, but the pain was maybe a 1 or 2. It didn't get anywhere near. And I mean, they gave me a whole bag of medicine to take home, of pain pills, antibiotics, and all that. I never touched the pain pills.
I never. Again, I took the antibiotics, and they said if you need any pain medicine, they gave you the pain pills.
Yeah.
But other than the swelling, because you get swelling, that went after what, a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The puffiness, but I never had to have any of the pain medication.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So I taking painkillers.
Yeah. So back to my story. What they did is they did mine in 2 stages, Kenny. And the whole process took a year. just over a year, about 18
Yeah.
months. Because they took out the back teeth, top and bottom, left the front teeth so at least I can eat, I can chew.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I wanted it all done in one go. They said, no, we're not pulling that many teeth. That's too many. There was 26 teeth I had in my mouth. They're like, no, that's too many. We'll do it in 2 stages for you. So when they pulled the back teeth, I was asleep. They knocked me out, pulled the back teeth, top and bottom. And as they pulled the teeth, they put the implants.
Yep.
So they put 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And then they were going to do wait 6 months, pull the front teeth, put 2 implants at the top, 2 implants at the bottom, another 2 at the top either side, and 2 down the bottom either side. So I got my 8 and 8. And they said to me, we'll give you dentures. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Aren't you going to put teeth at the back? Screw-ins? No. Well, then I can't chew. Oh, you'll be all right. We'll give you dentures. I'm like, okay. So they did that. I left the hospital the next day overnight for 1 day for observation because you've been put to sleep.
Yeah.
So they have to keep you overnight for 1 night for observation. Make sure you don't have any adverse effects to the drug or being put to sleep. So we leave the next day and they give me the dentures. And they give you this stuff that's sticky substance like Fixodent that you put inside and it sticks to your gums. It tasted disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
I hated it. I don't know if you had that or not, Kenny, but
No.
I did. It tasted like you wanted to be, you know, in front of the toilet bowl. Yeah.
Trying to gag all day.
So I put this in, and Darlene says, "Are you hungry?" I said, "Yeah, I'm starving." "What do you want?" She said she wants McDonald's. So we go to McDonald's drive-thru. Me, I ordered the smallest cheeseburger you could possibly get, the ultra small one. Thinking, right, let's see how these dentures are. I couldn't even bite into the burger. I was given maximum pressure. The only thing I bit was the bun.
Yeah.
I couldn't even bite through the meat. I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. Went home, I took out those dentures. I never put them back in again. And I went a whole 4 months because they said, well, because the back ones had done so well, they'll go to the minimum and give me a temporary set at 4 months and give me my permanents at 6.
Yeah.
So I did 4 months with no teeth, none whatsoever. I even came on here and did many live streams.
Yeah.
Go back and watch. It's all in my history, folks. I showed you guys everything from start to finish. And I came on here with no freaking teeth, and I did live stream. Hey, welcome to Coopersthaiadventure. And it was funny. I've seen it. It pops up on my YouTube feed every now and then, one of the videos, you know, where I had no teeth. And I bared it. 4 months later, I got my temporaries, which were okay. And those were screwed in. And I was told you can only eat soft foods, not hard. So I was on yogurts and oatmeal and sugar-free puddings for about 4 to 6 months because I had no teeth to chew with.
Yeah.
Chili became my best friend. I could sip chili,
Yeah.
you know, like soups, you know, and everything else. But at the end of it, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Once I got this, and I got this great smile, this right here is what it's all about. Because here's the truth of the matter, folks. I'm going to tell you the complete upside and the downside, and we're going to go over all the costs here. Because we found another one that's even cheaper than what I went to. But they don't have the facility to put you to sleep. And that one is raved by a lot of expats here in Thailand, and it's called PIDC. Pattaya International Dental Clinic. Darlene and I were recommended to go there by one of our subscribers that had a mouthful of implants done. And do you know what the cost was there? Because I asked them.
Come on.
800,000 baht. All done, start to finish. All teeth out, the posts, and then your new teeth in. Start
That's
to finish.
Seriously good price.
800,000 baht. I have never seen anywhere so cheap in my life outside of Mexico. And most people that went to Mexico that had it done within 2 to 3 years were begging America to fix it.
Yeah.
Because they were that bad at doing them. But 800,000 baht, I'm going to tell you what that is in US dollars, folks. That blew me away. And Darlene is going to be doing her final treatment there because it's just a fabulous deal. And it's the same materials I'm using. Now, it's all about what type of materials you want.
Yeah.
So if you want titanium, like I have, the metal in my mouth, it's more expensive. They have different materials, different strengths of material. The teeth, you get to choose as well. Do you want zirconia like mine, man-made diamond? You know, strongest thing on the planet, you know, man-made diamond. Can bite through anything. I'll bite through your nose, you know,
Yeah.
or your finger, you know, or you know, or do a Tyson and bite somebody's ear off. You know, they're that strong. Or you can go with porcelain, which is a lot cheaper. So I'm going to tell you the most expensive one, which was the 800,000, and that's for the exact same ones I've got right now.
Yeah.
And that price in USD, folks, is $24,800 for all your teeth done. And I told him there that I had 8 done at the top, 8 done at the bottom posts. He said, yeah, we've done that before too. We can do 4, we can do 6, we can do 8, whatever they prefer. I said, well, what would it cost me if I came here and did it and I was able to take the Novocaine? What would it cost me to have 8 on top, 8 at the bottom, all these teeth? And he priced it all out and came back and said, about 800,000 baht. Depending if there's any complications.
Yeah.
For example, you need bone graft doing. That's going to be an added expense. You know, you need, your skin's not strong enough. You need skin grafting done. That's going to be another added expense. But if everything's normal and it goes through all okay, 800,000 was the price.
Mate, that's a seriously good price.
That is a serious good price. $24,000
You got me thinking now.
for top and bottom. And here's the other beauty. These teeth will never stain.
Yeah.
I can drink 100 cups of coffee, smoke 1 million cigars. I'm a cigar smoker. I like my cigars, guys. And they'll never stain. Ever. I will never, ever feel dental pain again. And for somebody that had brittle teeth and had problems with their teeth all their life, this right here, a year later, is a freaking blessing. Have I had any pain whatsoever since I had these put in a year ago? Honestly, every now and then you get a throb. Out of nowhere. It'd be like a little lightning throb. But as quick as it comes, it goes. So it's like 1/10 of a second, you'll be, oh, gone. You know, doesn't hurt, no pain.
No.
It's just like a pulse, you know, electrical pulse.
That's why
Feeling.
I was happy the way I was getting it done.
Yeah.
Because I was just so tired. Just so tired of pain. You get dental pain. You're constantly going, oh God, I've got to go back to the dentist.
Yeah.
You know, it's another root canal or another this, another that. Once they put those implants in on the left, I've never had to worry. You know, and when I got all the work done, being able to properly eat a steak
Mhm.
again, you know, and probably be able to eat and chew
Mm.
and not be in any pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of the discomfort for, you know, a couple of weeks while the swelling went down.
Yeah.
All makes it worthwhile.
Yeah. Now, I sat there in PIDC last week with my wife for a good 30 minutes talking to the dentist, just picking his brain. I said, well, my sister wants to come over in July. She needs one implant done. What sort of price is she looking at? He said $1,400 for one tooth. So that's the post and the tooth, job done, start to finish, providing no complications, no bone marrow, no skin grafting needing. $1,400.
Mate,
I called my sister and I told her, Julie, I got you a price for the dentist for your implant. How much? I said, $1,400. She said, you're shitting me. I said, no, $1,400. What material? Same as I got. She said, Cooper, there's $6,000 to $7,000 here per tooth
yeah.
in Texas. And you're telling me it's only $1,400 in Thailand? I said, yeah, that's what the dentist just told me. We just walked out. You're the first person I called. Said, right, book me in July. I'm coming. I want it done.
Mate,
$1,400.
mate, you can't beat those prices.
You can't. And you just had a tooth pulled for what, $45?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The healthcare,
You just had work done on, what'd you say, 3, 4 fillings?
no, about 6.
6 fillings for under $100.
Yeah.
You can't beat the prices here, folks.
That's what I'm saying. For here, for medical treatment,
And dentistry.
yeah, any sort of medical treatment,
Yeah.
it's a fraction of the cost.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
they're all, you know, highly qualified
Mm.
to international standards. You know, the hospitals are always immaculate.
Yeah.
They're even using robot now to that little thing you see
Cleaning it and all
cleaning
that. Yeah.
everywhere. You know?
Fantastic facilities they got here.
Yeah, mate. Oh, up in Bangkok, when I was in Bangkok, they've got this robot, and they've got a key. They've got to send something somewhere. This robot arrived, and I thought, what's going on? And the nurse come out, and she opened up the flap, brought out the paperwork or medication or whatever it was, brought it out, locked him back up again. She tapped something on the top, and that was it. Off he went.
Yeah. So now I've told you the great stuff about getting implants, folks. I promised you I was going to tell you the bad and the ugly too. Okay. So I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. So what's the downside of getting a full mouth of implants? The downside is you're going to talk with a lisp. You are going to have a lisp.
Yeah.
They call it the implant lisp. And I'm about 95% over it. But every now and then, I'll have a 1 word or 2 words that, you know, I can hear it in my ears. That didn't come out quite right, you know. But they say you do get over it. So that's one thing. And some people some people say, I got over the lisp after 30 days. Well, me, I'm a year later, and still every once in a while, I get caught tongue-tied, you know.
Yeah.
Because the room in your mouth to talk is less because you have this ceramic, and well, it's not ceramic. What is it? It's like hard plastic.
Yeah.
To cover your gums, to protect your gums and the implants. So your tongue has less room to move to pronounce the words, and you have to learn where to place your tongue to say all the new words again.
Yeah.
You know, so it's almost like learning to talk all over again, except you know the words. You just got to get your tongue at the right angle inside your mouth to make the words come out correctly. And you will have that lisp. Me, like I said, I'm probably 95% over it. But every now and then my tongue will hit wrong inside my mouth and it sounds like I'm drunk
Yeah.
when I pronounce a word or two. That's one thing, downside. Any other downsides? Yes. Drooling. Saliva. When you have implant teeth, top and bottom, for some reason, your mouth produces more saliva. I don't know why.
Because it's not natural. I'd say it's because it's
Because
not natural.
my mouth thinks it's a foreign object.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe that's why it's given to.
That's why I think it'd be more psychological than it is anything's wrong.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Well, I asked my
fit
doctor. He
me
said,
to
"Oh,
be-
that's normal."
Yeah.
Yeah, because it feels like every 5 minutes I got to swallow because I got a mouthful of saliva again. You know. Does it bother me now? No. It did in the beginning because I'd try and talk before swallowing, and all of a sudden I got saliva running down the side of my mouth. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh damn.
But I'd say that you just get over your body. I think your brain would just suddenly say, "Okay, we got something. We have to deal with it,"
Mm.
and you just automatically swallow the saliva.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So,
doing now.
Yeah, so it just becomes a natural thing.
Yeah.
Your body adapts.
Well, put it this way, I haven't had dry throat for a year now,
Yeah.
which is great. You look at it that way. So yeah, that's one side effect of having implants is you will have more saliva. The other thing that I didn't know is Bangkok Hospital told me that I have to come back every 6 months and have my teeth taken out so they can clean it, make sure there's no infection. And I'm like, okay, no problem, do it. They said, well, we have to put you to sleep. Why? Well, because it's pretty painful. And you can't take Novocaine. And I'm like, hell no. I don't want to be put to sleep twice a year. I want a second opinion. So when I was at PIDC, Pattaya International Dental Clinic, with Darlene last week, I asked them the same question. Their reply to me was, well, we recommend every 18 months. Are you using a water pick? Every day, I tell them. I bought 2. You know, are you able to clean, you know, underneath and above the teeth to reach your gums? No problem. No, I get in there every day, no problem. It's real easy. You know, it doesn't hurt. Real easy. Well, we'll just do a quick check. And if we can see, you know, with the mirror that it's looking pretty clean in there, we would rather not take them out. Because every time you take them out, you're lessening the strength. I was like, really? He said, oh, yeah. We would rather that you keep them so clean that we don't have to take them out. He says, well, imagine, we got to take those screws out every single time. Well, that's putting wear and tear on it. He said, if we can leave it there and never touch it, that's the best case scenario. They'll last your whole life.
Yes, you have to
He said, but if we're keep putting wear and tear on, you know, keep putting the screw in and screw out, think you built a table and you're moving every 3 months and you're unscrewing that, you know, and screwing the table back together. Well, sooner or later, those legs are going to give out. Those holes are going to wear through, you know, no different than implants. So it's great that I went and got a second opinion. And I was quite impressed with PIDC. And I've spoke to several subscribers since. And everyone that's went there is giving them rave reviews. So I'm going to give them a good plug-in today on tonight's live stream. And we've spoken for long enough. I know you guys got your comments in and you got questions you want answered, and we're going to do our best to answer them on today's live stream. So without further ado, let's get started into the show. First up, we got Mike Medic says, good morning from USA. I wonder what a full set of dentures costs without posts. Well, Kenny did a bit of research on that
Kenny
very
did.
question
Kenny did his research.
because he's considering it. And here we go, Mike. What'd you come up with, Kenny?
What I came up with, I just went on to Google.
Mm-hmm.
So not a huge amount of research because I saw this earlier on. And it's saying costing between 4,000 baht for partial acrylic dentures up to 35,000
So
baht.
somewhere between 120 for partials
Yeah.
and $1,000 for full, top and bottom.
Per jaw. So
Per jaw.
per jaw.
So 1,000 for the top, 1,000 for the bottom for acrylic.
Yeah. They're saying typical costs between 20 and 30,000 per jaw.
Per jaw. Okay, so somewhere between $650 and $1,000 per jaw.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No,
Let us know what that costs you back home there, Mike. What's it cost you for a full set of acrylic dentures, top and bottom? In the comments, please. What a sale says, good morning, Cooper and Darlene. Robert from Texas, looking forward to learning more about dental in Thailand and those beautiful pearly white teeth of Cooper's. Happy day to all of you in the chat. And thank you. What a sale. Robert, much appreciated. Roger Walker says, good morning, good evening, Darlene, Cooper, and everyone. Thumbs up. Yes, please. If you're watching, pound it. It's free and help support our channel. And we're here every week, 3 times a week, to answer your questions for you live. Can't ask for any more than that. And if you like it, thumbs up it. Tim P says, good day to the CBD gang and everyone. I hope you had a pleasant week. We did. We had a couple of days of rain. Yeah. Cooled it down nicely. It was getting a bit humid here in Thailand. And wow, it was nice to have that rain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dropped the humidity like 50%. And I'm like,
it was hot up in Swanapum yesterday.
Last night. Yeah, because you went to pick up your girlfriend at the airport.
Yeah. But then when we got back, we opened up when we got back to the condo, we opened the door up and that nice cool breeze.
Oh, you left the aircon on before you went out?
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah, I left it on because I didn't want it to be too unbearable when we got back. So just left it on.
Next up, Terry Fallon says, hello, Coop and Darlene from the land of the never-ending winter. That must be Bancroft, Ontario. How did I know that? Another big snowfall last night. Please make it stop. Big hello to all in the chat. And thank you, Terry. And yeah, I wish you were over here, buddy, enjoying the land of smiles with us. Temperature today was a beautiful, cool 92 degrees. Clear skies. Las Vegas Trader says, I'm looking forward to today's podcast because I need an implant to replace a bad tooth. However, as I told my dentist here in Nevada, I've been reluctant to pay USA prices for that dental work. Well, I can tell you here, the average price right now is $1,400, and that's for the top of the top. You can get the cheaper ones for about $800, he said. $800 US. Or you can go to the top of the line, which is titanium and zirconia, for only $1,400 per tooth.
For me, that's a no-brainer. Go for the titanium.
Go for the titanium. It'll outlast you.
Yeah.
Titanium is like one of the strongest metals on the planet. Zirconia is the strongest diamond on the planet, and diamonds can cut through glass. What do you think these chompers can do?
Yeah.
I heard from a YouTube channel I once watched about this woman that had all of her teeth done with zirconia. And she was literally saying, I can bite through anything. They're that strong. And Darlene and I were on the cruise ship a couple months ago. And we went to the restaurant on the ship. and I ordered a T-bone steak. Well, you can only cut as close as you can to the bone, and then your knife won't get in there anymore.
Mm.
So what did I do? I picked it up and I started biting the rest of the meat off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going to try just to see how strong these teeth are. And I bit straight through the bone on the T-bone. And that bone is like that thick, folks. And I went through it with almost no effort. I knew I was putting more pressure, than normal biting. And I wanted to see how much I had to put. And did it hurt with the amount of pressure that I put? And I was like, I could have put double that amount of pressure on if I wanted to. And I went straight through the bone. And it came out with a large crunch. And Darlene said, you just bite the bone. Yeah.
Yep. And it tastes
Why? Because I wanted to know if I could.
Yeah.
I wanted to know how strong my teeth are. Are they going to be strong enough for anything I may need in the future? And yeah, they are.
Yeah. You suddenly feel like Jaws from
I do.
James Bond.
From James Bond.
When he
He
bit
bit
through
that electrical cable with his mouth. I sort of feel like him. But I'm going to quote a famous line from Mr. T, from B.A. Baracus. I pity the fool that ever decides to punch me in the mouth, because they're probably going to break every bone in their hand, because this is solid titanium, folks. There's a big, huge bar, top and bottom, above the posts, and then these teeth are on top of those bars and then screwed into the bar. And the bar's screwed into the post.
Yeah, so not going anywhere.
They ain't going anywhere. And I'll tell you, if you punch a bar of metal at full throttle, you might as well be punching a brick wall. Your hand is going to shatter. That's how strong my mouth is.
Yeah.
So, Kenny, want to give it a go?
I'm always willing to give anything a go.
Dave Stewart up next says, good evening, everyone. I must admit, I'm quite jealous of those fabulous teeth you have, Coop. And thank you, Dave. You can have them too.
Yeah. Just come over here.
Just come over here. And you don't have to be super rich, folks. $24,000 for top of the range, the best of the best of the best. Or you can go down a couple pegs and pay only like $15,000 to get top and bottom done with porcelain, and look equally as good.
Like I say, you can't go with those sort of prices.
Yeah.
And you know that you're getting internationally qualified dentists.
Yes.
That's
the biggest one.
Yeah.
You're getting internationally qualified dentists. These Thais dentists over here all speak fluent English.
Oh, yeah.
Just as good as you do, because they had to go to dentist school outside of Thailand to get their qualifications before they can graduate inside Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
The doctors, too. All the doctors here speak fabulous English. Most of them went to Boston Medical in the US or Cambridge Medical in the UK. You ask any one of the doctors, where did you study medicine? They'll tell you one of the two.
It's either UK or US.
Yeah. They had to do a 2-year residency in either country. So their English is extra, extra good. Next up, Ken Challenger says, good morning, CBD. Good morning, Ken. Tim P says, Terry Fallon, morning, Terry. I hope you are well. Heath McDaniel says, good evening from Southeast Tennessee. Today, the first day of cutting grass for the season.
That's the best time of year.
What? Cutting grass for the first time when the snow's gone?
Yep. I always remember coming back down, driving the truck down the A34, and you got all the playing fields on the left, down by Oxford, and they just cut the grass for the first time of the year, and you just all this that smell of
fresh cut grass.
Fresh cut grass comes through. Man, it's the best part of the year, because it's going to stop raining soon, and it's going to get warm, so you're not having to you know, wear your rain jacket or your fleece. You know, it's going to start warming up soon.
For me, the best smell in the world wasn't the smell of cutting grass. It was the smell of Christmas time when somebody's roasting nuts, almonds,
I don't know.
roasted almonds. The smell of that. Oh,
I always
I love that
the
smell.
always favorite times of year were when you can start cutting the grass again. Or for me, where I grew up, we used to have, it was something like the second or third largest bluebell population growing wild in the UK. And it was like a nature walk.
Yeah.
And you suddenly get a phone call from a friend, let's go for a walk. They're out. And we'd all go down there either on our bikes when we were kids or in our cars later on in life. And you started walking down this path and you just got that smell of bluebells.
What do these got to do with teeth and implants?
I haven't got a clue.
Me either. Next question. What a sale says, Las Vegas traders. Same here. I need to get one implant and figured I would get a free trip to Thailand to get it done. That's what my sister said.
Yeah.
She said, Cooper, I can fly there and back, have a month's holiday, and get the implant done for cheaper than it is here in the US.
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
That's how messed up it is.
Yeah. Said, I'm coming.
Yeah. Mate, it's a state
Well,
of
spare bedroom's ready for you, Julie. Come on over.
When you're talking that you got internationally qualified denticians, and it's cheaper to fly from your country to another country, have a vacation,
get it done while you're on a vacation,
yeah,
and then go home, and it's still cheaper than what it was in your home country.
Yeah,
that's a bargain. B Mac Tattoo says BIDH dental hospital in Bangkok is quite expensive. Never heard of them.
No.
Never used them. BMAC, so I don't really know anything about them. I can only talk about the ones I've used here in Thailand.
Yeah.
Down here in Pattaya.
I recognize the initials.
BIDH.
When I was having a quick look earlier, I saw the initials, but other than that, you know, don't really have any knowledge. So
okay, maybe they're using meteorite.
Yeah.
From other planets. Mike Medic says, love that wake up song, chair dancing in the morning. Thank you, Mike. BMAC says, for implants. Okay. Down here, so I think the price is exceptionally cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think? I want your feedback. Tell me in the comments, what's it cost in your home country to do what Kenny and I have done here in Thailand in comparison? Terry Fallon says, Tim P, we are. Hope you're as good as well. Thumbs up back. Roger with the D says, good day from around the corner. Hello, Roger with the D from around the corner here in Jomtien, one of our neighbors. Las Vegas Trader says, Coop, please tell us if any CTA members have used this newly discovered dentist to obtain an implant. Yes. It was recommended to me by one of my subscribers who had all of his top teeth taken out and a full row of teeth put in. So he had the 4 implants.
Yeah.
He did the all on 4 and then the teeth put in. He came over here, stayed for a week, flew in from the US, had the 4 implants done, flew back home, waited 6 months, flew back, had the teeth put in, retired.
Mate, you can't go wrong, can you?
He said to me, Coop, when I found this place and they told me the price, I couldn't believe it. He said it was freaking 78% cheaper than it was in the US.
Yeah.
He said, I originally only planned to come here for a week just to check out the place to see if it was, you know, something I would like to stay. He said, I went there on the second day and I said, do it. And they did. And he flew home the end of the week and then came back, you know, 6 months later, said, okay, put the teeth on.
That's one thing when I was looking earlier.
And got his
50
retirement
yeah,
visa, and he's
between
been here
50
ever
and 80.
since. Huh?
They said when I was looking through, they're saying between 50 and 70 and 50 and 80% cheaper to get it done here.
Yeah.
Than back home.
Yeah. Depends where home is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're looking what UK,
US, Europe.
You're looking between 50 and 80% cheaper.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, so I do know 4 people now, Las Vegas Trader, that have had it done there, and they all recommend it. That's the implants, and that's either a full row or the whole mouth done.
Yeah.
These 4 people. But I probably know about 50 people that's had dental work there. 1 implant, root canal, tooth pulling, all that sort of thing, like Kenny was telling you about earlier, that all swear blind by them and say they're simply the best. You can't beat them. And their staff did speak fluent English. Both dentists that we spoke to. One was the one that did the teeth, and the other one was the surgeon. And they both spoke fantastic English, sat there, answered every one of our questions, and didn't charge us a penny for the consultation. That was the x-rays, that was examination, sitting there for 30 minutes answering questions and everything else, all free. Don't pay until you have your first treatment.
Right.
Couldn't beat it.
No.
No.
Those sort of prices, and the fact that, you can actually talk to the dentist.
Yeah. And they're not trying to rush you out the door.
No. And for me, it's the honesty of them. She could have said, "Oh no, you need the root canal done." But she said, "It's better for you, just have it removed." So it ended up, only cost me $3,000.
Can't beat it.
No.
That's under $100, Kenny. It's $90.
Yeah.
Can't beat that at all. Mike the Swede says, good evening from next door patio. Hello, Mike the Swede. Mike Medic said, Coop, I'm going on Facebook and see if anybody needs a remake. Save a lot of money. Ford Dog said, good evening, Mr. Coop and Mr. Kenny, all in the chat from very good old West Virginia. Great info as usual. Thanks for Land of Smile Fix for the week. You're very welcome, Mr. Ford. Hope to see you back here soon. Thorn Bismarck says, evening, guys. Hope your day was good. And it is. And thank you, Thorn, for having the badge next to your name. And everybody else has got the badge next to their name, helping to support the channel for only $2 a month. Much appreciated. Roger says, good morning, Kenny.
Morning, Roger.
Terry says, hello, Kenny. David Lowe said, click the like button from right down the street. Thanks for great info and community. I need to look into veneers or something like that. Thanks again. Yeah, my wife was looking at getting veneers done.
Yeah.
And those are pretty cheap too.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like the glue-on that look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're just ceramic glue-ons on top of your normal teeth. Yeah, they do them here too. What a Sale says, Cooper, my old boss got a flyer about Thailand having healthcare services for U.S. veterans and asked me yesterday if it was true. I know you would know being a veteran. If you are a veteran and you're on VA disability, then you can bill Bangkok Hospital directly for any VA-related problem. And they will, in turn, bill the VA for you. So you don't pay any cash out of hand. They are able to bill the VA for you for medical. And that is 100% true. We also have a VA clinic here in Pradenak, What a Sale. And there you can get any VA medication that you've been prescribed by your VA doctor. You can get that here, FOC, free of charge.
Well, I certainly joined the wrong military.
You did. Because the British Army, you get
nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here, they look after American veterans.
We don't.
Stinking Rocket said, had an early evening nap. Now I've been up all night. It's now 6 a.m. It's the weekend. You don't have to get up for work tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Tim P says, looks like getting implants is a good way to lose weight. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
because for 4 months,
4 months
you're
we're
going to be
eating
eating soups, yogurts, oatmeal,
Yeah. Fish.
and that's about it. If you can't gum it, you can't eat it.
Vegetable purees.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And my wife came out with a extremely corny joke the other day, Kenny.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, that one. She said, babe, what do you call a bear with no teeth? Gummy bear.
You have to
Talk
laugh.
about pathetic.
Yeah,
I think you laugh because it's so stupid.
Yeah, and then I think we had about the next 20 minutes of dad jokes.
I know,
driving up the road.
terrible on our trip to Bangkok. Next up, Alpha Romeo. Hey, Alpha says, good morning, Coop and Kenny. Hope everyone is well. We are. We're having a great time. Keep shoveling that snow, buddy. Stinky Rocket said, I just spent $250 for a deep cleaning and laser with insurance in the U.S. So that was, he had to pay a deductible of $250 on top of his insurance
Deep cleaning.
just for cleaning and laser here back home. What did you pay for yours, Kenny?
You don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
Hold on, I'm just trying it. I've got all these.
He's kept a lot of notes, folks.
Yeah. Consultation and cleaning. Where is it? Here between $10 and $60.
Between $10 and $60.
Yeah. The consultation would be about $10, the equivalent.
Yeah.
The cleaning, 60.
Yeah. So about 50 for the cleaning and 10 for the consultation, 60
Yeah.
bucks.
About $60 all in.
Yeah. Not bad, huh?
Yeah. Just sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I spent half an hour or so on one phone, quickly tapping away, trying to get some prices.
Thanks, Kenny. Much appreciated. What a Sale says, cost me $400 here to get a tooth pulled. Crazy cost here in the US.
Yeah. Cost me a quarter of that.
Yeah, it cost you under 90 bucks.
Yeah.
That's all it costs you.
Yeah.
And in the US, it's 400.
Yeah.
Huge difference, ain't it?
It's 25, 75% off.
Exactly. Rich Price says, good to see you again, Kenny.
No.
Tim P, a single tooth pulled is $265 Canadian where I live. Here in Thailand, it's 3,000 baht. And that's your wisdom. That's one of the hardest ones to pull because it's right back up here. And that one is normally one of the hardest ones to get out.
Yeah.
And that's $90. What's that Canadian? I don't know. $1.30, somewhere around there. So half price. Stinker Rocket said, hit that like button, people. Yes, please. It's free. Mike the Medic says, I always had issues with dentures. My brother said, just order a glass of water at restaurants for teeth.
Yeah. Just drop them in, you'll be all right.
Yeah. Then don't put them in the clam chowder, whatever you do. Mr. For Your Sister says, hello, Darlene, Coop, and Kennedy. How are you doing?
I'm in Thailand.
Living the life.
Yeah. I don't
Living
have
the
any,
dream.
I don't have any aches and pains getting up and down anymore.
Thorn Bismarck says $325 for 3 x-rays in Ontario, Canada. Over here, Darlene got it for free. It's included in consultation.
Yeah.
Nothing. Can't beat free.
No.
No.
That's 100% off.
Yeah, that's a 1,000,000% discount in my book. Tim P up next says a big problem was back in the 60s and 70s, they used lead for fillings. That's true. After time, that lead starts to deteriorate the tooth from the inside out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could have been one of the reasons I had such bad problems because most of my dental work when I was a kid was done back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I think back in the day for me, The dentists were getting paid for fillings. So whether you needed a filling or not,
They gave you one.
They gave you a filling.
Hmm.
And over time, it just destroys the tooth.
Yeah. All have great teeth too. Genetic. Well done. Wish I did. I went through a shitload of pain in my youth and my adulthood.
Yeah.
It was like every other month I was at the dentist, I was in pain.
Yeah. That's
With
the
something or
problem that's
another.
the problem with especially with fillings.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter what you do, it starts to go round the filling. So then they've got to drill that filling out,
Yeah.
open it up even more
Mm-hmm.
to put new filling in.
Mm.
And eventually your tooth just says, I can't take any more of this.
Well, filling is only a short-term fix.
Yeah.
It's not meant to last your life.
No.
It's only to save you a couple of years before you come back and pay them more money to pull it out.
Yeah.
Or give you a root canal, pay them more money, and then come back a year or 2 years after that to get them pull it out. They know what they're doing.
Oh,
These
yeah,
dentists are smart.
mate, they've had the education.
Back in the
so-
West.
Yeah, they've had the education. They worked out how to do it.
Yeah. I can get this guy coming back 3 times for the same treatment, and then we'll pull it out at the end.
Yeah.
You know, so they know exactly what they're doing. Sorry, almost missed you there, David. 2 more injections. Scotty, still nothing. Captain, I'm giving it all I got. Good thing it all worked out. Looks amazing now. Thanks for the info and candor and community. You're very welcome. I'll always be extremely candid on the channel, and I'll tell you my honest opinions. You know, at the end of the day, I'm boots on ground, so I'm going to tell you what it's like, because the last thing I want you to do is get here and say, hey, Coop, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
I want you to get here and say, hey, Coop, it's better than what you said. That's what I want to hear from
Yeah.
people. You didn't sell it enough. It's actually better than what you said, is what I hear a lot of times.
That's what I love about Thailand.
Hmm.
You know, wonderful weather, amazing people. I say for medical, any sort of medical, it's absolutely world class.
It is.
You know, with all the hospitals, all the technology that they use that you don't, some of the hospitals in the UK you don't get,
No,
but they're using it out here.
they're better than a lot of hospitals I've seen in the States, Kenny. They got the same equipment, if not better. Over here.
Yeah.
Thorn Bismarck up next says, was quoted last week $60,000 US for full replacement if I needed it done. For replacement? So what, if your teeth needed to be, the implants needed to be replaced, I guess?
Full replacement. 60,000 for full replacement, probably the same work that you've had done to replace all the teeth.
Hmm.
60,000.
Yeah, and here you can do it for 24, top of the range.
Yeah.
Well, to me, that's a 60% savings right there.
Yeah. Where are you going to
It's a
do it?
no-brainer.
Yeah. Where are you going to do it? 24 plus
Hmm.
accommodation and flights.
Yeah,
Can't beat it.
no. Mark Schaefer up next says, hey, Cooper and Kenny, I used Central Patio Dental Center last August for 2 extractions, 1,000 baht for one and 1,500 for the other. Ready to go back for posts. Looking forward to today's information. There you go, Mark Schaefer. Patio International Dental Clinic.
Yeah.
Best of the best. Can't beat them. Everybody raves about them. But unfortunately, they can't put you to sleep. For that, they have to have an anesthetist on staff, and
Yeah.
no dentist out here does it.
No.
The only way you can do that, if you want to be put to sleep, is go to Bangkok Hospital.
Yeah, because you have to be there for 24 hours after.
Yeah. And if I was going to redo it, I'd still do it at Bangkok Hospital.
Mhm.
Because the fact they could put you to sleep. Because if Novocaine doesn't work on me, it's not going to make any difference if I go to Pattaya International Dental Clinic or Bangkok Hospital or any other clinic out here. It ain't going to work, and I'm going to feel all the pain.
That,
You know.
that- like I said, that was my worry.
Hmm.
My worry before
Was the
they said
pain?
was what was the pain going to be like? What was
Yeah.
it going to be like? Because you're just getting the injections,
Yeah.
and they've got to, cut into the gum, and then they've got to drill into the
bone. Yeah.
And I was thinking, what's the pain going to be like afterwards?
Hmm.
But I was lucky, or it was just I never really had any pain after they had put those implants in.
Yeah.
And they sewed everything up, and then you go back a couple of weeks later.
Yeah.
So for me,
And
it
they
was
take the stitches out.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was a good experience.
Well, the worst experience for me was the actual stitches themselves. I'll be honest.
Yeah, they're annoying.
They were as annoying as hell, and all the food got stuck in them.
Yeah.
No matter what you ate, it got stuck in the stitches.
Yeah. Every now and again, it's like one of the ends, it would like tickle
Yeah.
the tongue.
Hmm.
So you get a tickling sensation on the edge of your tongue.
Hmm.
And you're trying to get rid of an itch on your tongue.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Seriously annoying.
And stitches, they're a little bit sharp.
Yeah.
I was poking my tongue with the stitches. I was like, oh, damn.
I just every now and again I'd move my tongue, and it was like a tickle. So you're trying to scratch your tongue at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
And people start looking at you, and they're like, there's a crazy man over there scratching his tongue.
But no, for me, the worst experience of it all was the stitches. And that was only because the food was getting stuck in there. And I could see that when I talked, I could see the food hanging on the stitches.
Yeah.
And they give you this really strong mouthwash that you're supposed to use, because you can't brush it, obviously. Stitches, you pull the stitches. So they give you this really extra strong mouthwash that you're only supposed to use for 1 week. And I would use it, and I'd be swishing my mouth like crazy, hoping that I'd jiggle the food loose from the stitches. But no, it stuck there all the way until they took the stitches out. I had 2 weeks stale oatmeal in my mouth.
Yeah,
yeah. I'll tell it like it is, folks. I won't sugarcoat nothing. I'll tell you like it is. But the end of it, once it's all done, and you've got your teeth in your mouth, and you've got that pearly white smile you've always dreamed about, this one right here, it's all worth it.
That was the other.
Knowing you'll never go back to the dentist again.
No.
You'll never have toothache again. Just keep it clean underneath. Get yourself a water pick. They're fairly cheap. They're like under $100 for a water pick.
No.
And what I do is, one of our subscribers said to me, Coop, fill it up with mouthwash instead of just normal water. I hadn't even thought about that. So I've been doing it ever since. For like the last 8 months now, we've been filling it up with mouthwash, because all it is a jet that pushes it out. And it's like a straw, and you use that, and it goes behind your gums and underneath. As a matter of fact, I'll show you what it looks like. Can I talk on for a little bit while I just get the water pick?
A little bit. I think one of the other things is it's going to go on for, once you have all your teeth out and the implants put in, you're looking at 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
And it's keeping your mind in the right place that it's going to end.
Yeah.
And then once they put the implants on, they put all the teeth in.
Yeah.
You know that it's going to look amazing.
So anyways, this is the water pick, folks. And as you can see, there's blue fluid in there. Well, that's mouthwash I put in there. And the company that makes it is actually called Waterpik. Their name is on there. It says Waterpik Water Floss. And you're just using this like straw thing, and you're getting up here to the top, and you're just spraying it in. But do it with your mouth closed. If not, you're going to have a mess all over the mirror. So basically, you just got your mouth closed. Top, bottom, rinse, and repeat.
All done.
I say do it twice, top and bottom. And any loose food that gets stuck in between your gums and your teeth, gets them straight out. No problem. And people ask me before, hey, Coop, do you ever get any big food stuck there? Is it painful? No, because the hole is so small at the top there. It's extremely tight.
Yeah.
You know, you've maybe got enough, you know, for, I don't know, thinner than the width of a playing card.
Yeah.
That's how tight it is. Thinner than the width of a playing card. So you might get the odd little crumb go in there. That's what the water pick's for.
Yeah.
Just sprays it straight out. And then you spit it out in the sink and you're like, oh, there's a tiny little molecule there. That was the one that was stuck at the top there. But another thing, you'll never use a toothpick. You know, people go to the restaurant and they say, hey, you got any toothpicks? Because food gets stuck in between your teeth. This here, there's no gaps.
Yeah.
It's tooth to tooth, tight. Nothing gets in between there. Nothing. So you're never going to use a toothpick to clean in between your teeth. You'll never have that problem with implants, which is fantastic. Another good thing.
Yep.
Moving on along. Next one, we got Las Vegas Trader says, Cooper, forgive me if you've already answered this. Thailand costs for a single implant upper jaw molar, cost beginning to end. For a single implant, $800 to $1,400, depending on material that you want to use. $800 at the low end, top range, top of the ones on the line, like I've got, $1,400.
Yep.
Start to finish.
That's an amazing price.
$800 to $1,400.
You know, what's your budget?
Yeah.
It's basically the answer.
Yeah.
If you can go for the top of the range, go for the top of the range.
But the thing is, no dental treatment in the world will cover implants.
No.
The only thing they cover is like an x-ray and a cleaning. That's about it.
Yeah.
Anything else, you're paying out of pocket.
Yeah, I know the.
So I never advise anybody to get a dental insurance here in Thailand because it's just not worth it, folks. When you think a cleaning over here costs you $30,
Yeah.
you know, see you know, $60, you know, for a consultation and, you know, a cleaning like Kenny paid. So it's not really a lot in comparison. You know, what'd you pay for the dental insurance? Probably $500. And, you know, checkup and a cleaning is going to cost you $60. Well, to me, you'd have to do 8 trips to the dentist for a checkup and a cleaning to break even.
Yeah.
Don't make sense.
No.
Rich Price says, not bragging, just helping to dispel myths about not cleaning, flossing, eating candy, etc. The teeth you have is inherited, genetic, no fault of your own, unless you got in fights or love lemons. No, I hated lemons. But yeah, I did get in my fair share of fights. I think everybody did in life.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're in the military, you're going to have a fight. You know, every couple months you're going to have a fight in the military.
Yeah, I know. For me, it is. You know, my mother had all of her teeth taken out when she was relatively young and had dentures.
My mom did too.
So
in her early 20s, she had to have all of her teeth taken out. So it is genetic. I believe that. And she wore dentures all my life. I never saw her without dentures. I never saw her with the normal teeth. She just said they were really, really bad and they had to take them out in her early 20s.
Yeah, I've just been at fillings, root, you know, posts and crowns.
Yeah.
And it just gets to one point that they have to take them out.
Yeah.
So,
but if you're going to do it, I recommend Thailand, folks.
Yeah.
A year later, I'm still happy. Yeah, there's some downsides. You know, there was the speech impediment you have to deal with for a couple months. There's the drooling from time to time, but you get used to one to swallow now. And then the other thing that I noticed is every now and then the top will get a little bit dry and my lip will stick to it and I'll be gone. like this, like a
You look
like a
James Cagney.
no, not James Cagney, like a rabbit with the twitchy
Yeah.
nose, you know. We're sort of doing that with my lips every now and then. I catch myself doing that because it gets dry and you need to make it moist.
That's it. I think that's probably from the gaps.
Yeah,
You know, with your normal teeth, the saliva gets through.
yeah.
You got no gaps, so you know you have to.
But then
Do
that's
it
something you
yourself.
get used to too. You know, every 1 or 2 minutes, just wipe your tongue over it. You know, so it stays a little moist and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get into a habit of doing things differently. Next up, Mr. Free Sister says in 2019 in India, I had to get 2 root canals and 2 crowns for $140 US. That's pretty cheap. I hear that you might be able to get a tooth cleaning at that price at some dentist. And like you, I went to a hospital.
Mm.
There you go.
That's
India,
it.
Thailand, cheap,
Yeah.
very cheap. Tim P says, my quote for a full set of implants 5 years ago was $84,000 Canadian. And I haven't been back there since. I don't blame you.
No, I would have said thank you very much. Turned
Yeah.
around and walked away.
But how does 15,000 to 24,000 US grab you, Tim? Is that a bit better price? Make you food
Yeah.
for thought there, Coop.
Yep, I think road trip.
Yeah. Mike Medic says, I remember watching a video on a fantastic place, really cheap in Japan for dental work. Mike? Mr. Free Sister says, Las Vegas Trader. It all depends on where you go and your location. It can vary widely, and you will see. Yeah. Rich Price says, sorry, my comment about my 91-year-old mother having good teeth did not show. Okay. She didn't floss or do anything special, just brushed. Her teeth were not the shiny white, but she never had cavities, etc. Damn good. So it does run in your genes, buddy. My siblings and I inherit the same good teeth. Yeah, genetics.
Yeah.
Mr. Free Sister says, in a non-related story, I saw a video with government sources that 5 million Americans dropped their insurance because of cost. They even had a doctor who had a family say he dropped him because of cost. Wow. Medical costs, man. Get yourself to Thailand, a lot cheaper. Thorn Bismarck says, my biggest problem with the dentist is I'm resistant to the freezing compound they use. And they have to use triple the dose for me. And I'm a drooling fool afterwards. Yeah, some people have different reactions to different things.
Yeah.
You know, for me, needles don't numb anything. You know, in my mouth, on my body or anything like that, they don't work. For me, they physically have to put me to sleep. I'm lucky that works.
Yeah. Well, that's why.
If not, I would have been in a hell of a lot of agony, and this would have been a completely different live stream.
Yeah. That's why I was happy with that dentist.
Mike the Medic says, Coop, all the alarms must go off at airport. When I walk through, no. Because of the metal in my mouth, no. You would have thought so. And I walked through after I had it, and I thought, this got to make a noise. But it doesn't. Weird.
There was that guy who set the alarm off, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I don't know where it was.
Well, because of his teeth?
No. He walked through, the alarm went off. He goes,
Yeah.
my apologies. And he walked back, and they said, you have to take off your watch and blah. He goes, no watch and everything else. So he takes off his prosthetic leg and puts that on the tray and then hops through the other side, laughing himself silly.
Really? Trying to see this photo here. No, that's not it. I did have the photo of all my teeth taken out. I'm not sure anybody wants to see that, But and I've also got the photo of all the implants that they put in my mouth, and there's 16 in total. 16 in total that of teeth that I had. Well, the metal bars, I think you call them, Kenny. Here they are. Don't worry, it's not disgusting, guys. It's just the X-ray. But I did promise you that I would show it to you. And if you count them, there you go. There's 8 at the top, 8 at the bottom. That is inside my mouth.
Yeah.
Those are the pins that these teeth sit on top.
And you got the 8.
8 at the top,
Yeah.
8 at the bottom.
And you can get all on 4, all
Yeah.
on 6,
You-
all on 8.
Well, yeah.
It just
But
Yeah.
if I was going to recommend it to anybody, I would say do the all on 8.
Mm.
Why the 8? Because number one, I have more feeling than anybody I know that's had the all on 4. They said to me they have no sensation of the power of the bite. None whatsoever. I have full sensation. Because to me, they don't have any posts in the middle. They only got one at the top on either side,
Yeah.
one at the front on either side. Well, where are they getting the sensation from where you bite most? Where do you bite most? Your initial bite's at the front.
Yeah.
And then your chewing is all done at the back and the sides. Well, if they got no posts there, I call them, they call them implants. Well, you're not going to sense how hard you need to be chewing.
Yeah.
But with the 8 posts, they're like every finger gap away is another post. Again, look at the distance and how close they are, folks. I'll show you the picture one more time. Look at the distance between each post at the top and the bottom. There's like less than a fingernail distance between each post, top and bottom. And that's why I think I have more control over my bite
Yeah.
than those that get the all on 4 or the 6 on 3 that have 3 sets of bridges
Yeah.
and then 6 implants. Having one bridge, I call it, one set of teeth, and then that can holding on to 8 implants. I have complete control. And I feel zero pain.
Yeah.
I can use 10 times more force than what I ever could when I had real teeth. Because when you have real teeth, the nerve endings in your teeth tell you when to stop biting.
Yeah.
They give you a little pain signal, said don't bite any more than that. You ever try to use your teeth to open a beer bottle?
Yep.
You know that feeling?
Yeah.
Kind of painful.
Yeah. Once or twice.
I tried it with these. It felt like I was so gentle. Off. I'm like, there you go, babe. Because these are fantastic. These zirconia, these diamond are absolutely fantastic. I swear by them, folks. And get on with the next question. I'll let you read this one out. Kenny?
Looks like your sister Cooper gets a free trip to Thailand. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yep. My sister can, of course, come free. I love her to bits. She's family. Why not? And seeing if I can see that other one from the hospital. I was going to show you all, but I can't find it. Next up. Ken?
Thorn
While I'm having a search.
Bismarck, that temporary drooling afterwards can be hidden afterward by wearing a surgical mask, which is normal nowadays. That I still don't understand why so many people are wearing masks.
Ah. That temporary drooling afterwards can be hidden afterward by wearing a surgical mask. Well, mine still goes on and on from time to time, but yeah, this was the day after they did all of them. And again, this is just X-ray. I'm not going to show you guys blood and gore. I know you guys don't want to see that, but these are just X-rays I'm showing you. So, because we do get new people on the channel that don't know me, and they'll be like, "Oh, this guy's full of shit. He didn't get 8 implants done. You only need 4. He's full. You know, he's not telling the truth." Well, I showed the truth.
But
I
yeah,
put it all out there for everybody to see. I don't
can
hide
you,
nothing.
Can you get all on 4? Yeah,
Yes.
you can go anywhere and get all on 4.
Yeah.
But
Would
if
I
you're-
recommend it?
If you're diabetic and you know that there's bone problems,
You want the extra.
get the extra security with the 8 or
Yeah.
the 6. You know,
Exactly.
if these dentists say we advise 8 because of the diabetes and the issues you have, you can argue with the doctor.
But here's the thing. The price I'm quoting, Ken, at $24,000, that was the 8. That was the 8.
No.
I asked him, what would it cost me to do my teeth here with the 8, top and bottom, zirconia, and the palladium? What would it cost me here? And he said 800,000 body. Worked it all out on a calculator, 800,000.
Mate.
So for 24,000, you can get 16 implants, 8 top, 8 bottom.
Yeah.
For what's the last quote we got? 84,000 Canadian, and that's for 4. You can have double that for less than half.
Yeah.
That's how cheap it is here in Thailand.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Mr. Free Sister says the world is very confusing. Most people would agree that the UK is more expensive than the USA. Yes, it is more expensive in the UK than USA. That is a given. But odd part is this: doctors in America average 300,000 a year. In the UK, they average 100,000. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's true. So why is England more expensive than US?
I don't know, but the problem at the moment is finding a dentist. It's not getting the work. It's being able to find a dentist that will take you on. Because we got more and more people, and the dentists just probably aren't being trained. But you try going home now and just walking in and I need you to be my dentist. We're full.
Yeah. We got no room left.
No. So
I can't take any more clients.
So you have to be private. You have to be private.
Yeah.
And take out that insurance or have a little bit of money behind you to be able to do the work privately.
Yeah. Because the government funded one under the NHS. They're all full up.
Yeah.
They got no space left.
No, you're not getting. I couldn't go home now.
Yeah.
And
get dental work.
Go in and get a NHS dentist. You'd have to be private.
Yeah.
And even then,
you're paying.
You're struggling.
Big money.
Yeah.
Yeah. BMax says that's the tracking device pulsing in my mouth on that first 2 weeks. That's what I could feel, the thumping in my mouth. Next up, Mike the medic says, well, Coop, I get mine free from the VA. Well done. Mr. For Your Sister says, in my non-dental brain, it seems like they would do a full dental x-ray, CT, or MRI to determine if person needs to get a cleaning. To see,
any food.
Yeah, to see if there's any food or something in the back. Well, they said that they can just check with the mirror.
Yeah.
You know, they can see with the mirror because there is that gap there and they can see down that gap to see if there's any blockages.
Yeah, it'd have to be detectable by the x-rays though.
Yeah.
I'm
sure it is.
If it's just a piece of chicken. I don't know if that.
But even then, it would be like the size of a crumb of a cookie.
Yeah.
Folks. Because nothing bigger than a crumb of a cookie can get in there in the first place. Because it's that good of a fit that they because you have to go to the dentist several times before they give you your teeth. And what they want you to do is they want you to bite down on this clay with your gums so they can mold it to your gums. So it gets as close as a perfect fit as possible. and you go in, and then they give you a set of temporary ones like dentures, and then they're molding them again, and then after a week or two, they'll take another mold of that denture and your gums to see what the difference is, and sculpting that to it. And then they give you your temporary implants, and again they're molding them, and then they want you to bite into more clay before you ever get your final ones.
Yeah.
Because once you get your final ones, the last thing the dentist wants to hear is they don't fit.
Yeah. It's rubbing somewhere, and gum feels pain.
Exactly.
Then they've got to start all over.
They got to start all over from scratch. So that's why they do it in like 5 phases before you get these at the final phase. They want to make sure that when you get them, they're going to be perfect.
Yeah.
From top to bottom. But yeah, you're right, Mr. For Your Sister. They said they can check to see, whether my gums are healthy and whether they need a cleaning, which is great. Velocity ATV says, hey, Cooper, Victor from Texas, soap to get 3 teeth. Soap to get 3 teeth replaced.
So,
yeah, 3 implants and 3 zirconia crowns that I'm getting installed on Monday costs $22,000. Moving to Thailand in 2 years. So for 3 implants, it's $22,000. And top and bottom, it's only $24,000, the most expensive ones you can get here.
Yeah.
And this person here, Velocity, is only getting 3. Huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
Huge, huge difference, folks. Tommy Luong says, good evening, Cooper, Darlene, and Kenny. Hoping everyone's having a bright smile. Yes.
We are.
Fantastic smile. Rick Moat says, where did Kenny have his dental work done? Well, he had half of it done in Kuwait and the other half done here in Thailand.
Yeah. Most of it was done in Kuwait. Implants.
Yeah.
On the top, 3 implants on the left. And then they did posts and crowns, because even though there were gaps, there wasn't enough gap to put the implant in.
Yeah.
So he said it'll be quicker and easier while you're here. We'll just do posts and crowns and then put a bridge all the way across the top.
Yeah.
So then you can eat straight away. And the problem is, being out in the Middle East, you never know when your contract is coming up for renewal.
Correct.
So for me, it was, at least if I get this done, at least, I can eat properly again.
Yeah.
And for me, luckily, I managed to get another several years out, so they had enough time to let everything bed in.
Yeah.
And put on the tops.
Yeah.
So luckily for me, I wasn't on any going home list, so I was able to get all my work done.
Yeah. Fantastic. G Games 11 says, arriving in Thailand in a couple of days for TDAC. Okay. Destination Thailand arrival card. Yeah, it's the other way around. I booked my flight out of Thailand. It's asking for flight number, but they give no until close to departure. How do I get that for put in the TDAC? Well, on your boarding pass, it'll have the flight number. So, for example, you're flying with Thai Airways, it'll say TH and then a number. If you're flying with Emirates, for example, it'll have 2 letters and then a number.
Yeah, if you look at your itinerary, that return, you should find the return flight number.
Yeah.
So whether it's TH for Thai Airways or EK for Emirates.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to look at your flight ticket again, and you should have one. So I'm just going to pull up one of my old one and show you. So I've got my old one here, and for example, I was flying September of last year from Dubai to Bangkok. And it comes up with your flight right there, like mine there, EK 385. That's your flight number. And it'll say your seat number, your class, economy, business class, your check-in time, departure time, and then your arrival airport. So when you're arriving into Bangkok, they want to know the flight you're arriving into Bangkok. So for me, that was EK 385 with Emirates.
Yeah.
So look on your e-travel ticket, and where you see the times of the departure and the arrival of your flight, you'll see your flight number. And that's the one you put on your TDAC. Mr. Free Sister says, the night that Darlene saw a coop bite through the bone, she never slept the same after that. Oh, no.
I'm sure not.
She was like, you didn't. And I was like, crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, yeah. Bone's good.
Yeah. Just trying to get to the marrow, darling.
Yeah. I said, hey, babe, I got a boner. Mr. For your sister, G Games, congrats on the great escape. Androdrin says, I spent 11,000 pounds on dental work in England. I had the same work done in Chiang Mai for 60,000 baht, $2,000, compared to 11,000 pounds, which is equivalent of 15,000 US dollars thereabouts.
Yeah.
And he paid 2,000 here, US.
Yeah.
Compared
That's
to
what I'm saying.
15,000 in England.
You know, what we get over there? No.
No.
So
I mean, so I can remember years ago seeing a doctor in Milton Keynes. And I told him that my dream was to get implants done in Thailand. And I think he quoted me something like 80,000 pounds. You know, $120,000 is what he would charge to give me a mouthful of implants. He said, what are they like in Thailand? I said, about 75% cheaper.
yeah.
He said, they won't last a year. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, you're wasting your money. He said, when you ever do get them done, come back and see me. I'd like to see how they look. I've never gone back.
No, I don't plan.
No.
That's not my plan now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He told me I was stupid. Velocities ATV says, hi, Cooper, Victor from Texas. So to get 3 teeth replaced here in zirconia, which is what I got, these are zirconia, $22,000. I'm moving to Thailand in 2 years. See you at the meet and greets. Yep.
Yep. You'll enjoy the meet and greets.
And over here, 3 teeth with zirconia is $1,400 each.
Yeah.
So right there, what's that? 28, 30, 3,200?
Yeah.
$3,200 compared to 22,000. A big no-brainer, ain't it?
Yeah.
Mike Dottie said, so PIDC, yes, Pattaya International Dental Clinic, doesn't put you to sleep. No. How much extra to put you to sleep? Well, you'd be looking probably about $2,000, about 70,000 baht. Because they would have to hire an anesthetist to come and put you to sleep in their clinic. Because they wouldn't be able to use the facilities at Bangkok Hospital due to insurance purposes.
Yeah.
So they would have to hire an anesthetist to come, put you to sleep, and then do it.
Yeah.
So I recommend it. Because I know that to do implants and everything else, you got to have your mouth open for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Without closing it for 4 hours solid.
And
that's hard work. You're going to get jaw cramped.
Yeah. And be able to put up with hearing crunching.
Yeah.
And be
pulling,
able to put up with
loud noise, drills, suction device. Yeah.
I didn't have any teeth there, so all I had to deal with
Well, you were lucky then.
was the drill.
Yeah, they would
And
have been pulling mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no.
But you're looking at about 4 hours for the procedure. You know, and you got to keep your mouth like that for 4 hours.
No, I just couldn't do that.
Yeah.
No.
That's hard work.
Yeah.
Mr. For Your Sister says that androgen with the titanium and the diamond teeth. Yeah, with titanium and diamond teeth. He was probably looking at 11,000 pounds. I don't know how much, what the work was he did over there. He didn't say. Kim says, do not bite your tongue, Cooper, please. No, I did it twice, but never again.
Yeah, you suddenly become careful.
You become very careful. The first time you do it, you're like, oh, shit. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't bite him. You know, it wasn't a hard bite like I'm chewing food, you know, but it was a soft bite because I didn't put my tongue in the right place when I'm talking. And it's like I got a little nip and it's like, okay.
Yeah. Enough of a little sort of, yeah, don't do that again.
Exactly. Twice only. Willem Vanderbeek says, hello, Cooper, special guest Kenny, Darlene, and everyone in the live chat. Hello, Willem. He's over here in Thailand now. Mike Dottie says, have I ever mentioned I can't wait to leave New York? That price is like 50 to 70% cheaper than here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much all medical treatment.
My brother, Don, he's in Buffalo. He can't wait to come here. He wants to get 2 implants done. He said, Coop, it's cheaper than for me to fly there, spend a month with y'all, because I haven't seen him in years. You know, there's a big age gap between me and my brother. I'm 56, he's 45, so I'm 11 years older than him. You know, so I graduated high school and was in the Army before he even started junior high.
Yeah.
And, you know, I haven't seen him for, you know, quite a few years. He says, I want to come over, you know, towards the end of the year, get 2 implants, spend a month with you. And it's still a hell of a lot cheaper than it is in New York.
Yeah.
For me to get the work done. What a Sale says $4,000 plus $300 for the bone graft here in Texas for 1 tooth. Like I said, a free trip to Thailand. 400 versus 14. That's a hell of a savings, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Roger with the D says 1,000 Australia to get a tooth removed in Australia. 1,000 Aussie dollars to get 1 tooth removed? Ouch. Give me a piece of string and a doorknob, I'll do it myself.
What's worse, the pain from getting the tooth removed or the money that you're having to pay them?
I don't know, that both hurt. Great Martini says, I went to Bangkok Dental Hospital in Ao Nut, Bangkok. My dentist spoke English and studied in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's a 6-story hospital just for dental work. They make the teeth on site.
That's even better.
Even better. Yeah. Well done there. Willem van der Beek says, in the Netherlands, zirconium implants can cost up to 2,200 euros per tooth. That's about $2,500.
Yeah.
And the Netherlands is subsidized by the government.
Yeah.
And it's still half price here in Thailand. Big difference. Terry Fallon says, a cleaning costs about 400 Canadian here. And you paid $90.
Well,
no, $60.
60.
$60, sorry.
Yeah.
90 was for your wisdom tooth to be pulled. Yeah. Mr. For Your Sister says, dental insurance in the USA is like having a coupon for 10 to 20% off the regular price. Yeah, same. Yeah. All over the world, it's the same, Mr. For Your Sister. It ain't worth the paper it's written on.
No.
You know?
That's the problem with insurance.
You know, some employers will try and entice you with the job, say, oh, yeah, we give you free dental too. It's only for cleaning, though. They don't tell you that.
Yeah, it's not to get any work done.
Yeah.
It's just to try and keep them clean.
Exactly. Next up, Hunter Ryan, Blast from the Past, says, good morning, CBD. Am considering a dental consult on next visit, as well as one for lens replacement surgery to get rid of glasses. Yeah, they do that here. And they also do cataract surgery here too, by the way. I'm guessing similar savings. Any subscribers had that procedure? Yes, a couple. I've had the lens removed for your eyes, the top lens, and then you get 20/20 vision. You don't wear glasses again. I do not have a couple subscribers that have had it done. They said you got to use eye drops for about a week afterwards, and a little blurry vision, but then it's good to go. Not sure on the price though, Hunter. Mr. For Your Sister, but I do know they said it was a lot cheaper than the West. Mr. For Your Sister says, Coop, do you realize that these $40,000 and above cost is what the average house cost in the 90s? I do. Yeah. Absolutely right. Tim P says, a big part of why implants are so expensive in Canada, you are also paying for the 3 receptionists, 2 x-ray technicians, 2 dental hygienists, 4 dental assistants, and so on.
Yeah.
And guess what? We all have that here in Thailand too. I went to the counter at Bangkok Hospital. There's like 6 to 8 women there, staff.
Yeah.
2 taking your blood pressure and your temperature, your weight, you know. Another one taking you in for an x-ray.
Yeah.
And then you got the nurses, you got 2 nurses in the dental office too. And you got the cashier. All in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have the same amount of staff. But why is it 80 to 90% cheaper here than in the West?
Yeah.
Because over here in Thailand, they're probably paid about 15,000 baht a month to 20,000 baht a month to work at the hospital. What's that? About $600.
Yeah.
But what are they paid in the States? A damn sight more than that.
But they've always got a smile.
Yeah.
And the professionalism that they give you, and the treatment, is always top notch.
Yeah. Exactly.
Some grumpy person back home doesn't want to be there. Over here, they've always got a smile.
Yeah. Very helpful.
Yeah.
Day Easy says the best feeling is how easy it is to make a dental appointment in Thailand and doesn't take months to get in.
No.
They say, when do you want to come in?
I called them up, said I need an emergency appointment. Okay. When can you make it here?
What time can you get here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll fit you in. And when you got there, how long did you have to wait to see a dentist? Be honest.
Half an hour.
30 minutes.
Yeah. And some of that was me sitting there and waiting to get my temperature taken and the blood pressure.
Yeah.
And they fitted me in same day. You know, I've got pain. I need a appointment.
Virtually no waiting.
No.
Yeah.
And they just said, we'll get you in. I think it was 2 days because they needed to let's see what's wrong first.
Yeah.
So he did that, and then 2 days later had it done. So you can't beat it.
No. Better than months to get in, like Jay Easy. Mr. For Your Sister said, I would even put some hydrogen peroxide and maybe even baking soda in the water pick, but I would consult a dentist first. No, I don't want to do that.
No. Hydrogen peroxide? No.
No, I'm okay because what I'm using here is for plaque removal. It's the trying to think what the name of the mouthwash is we use here. It's the same one we got in the US. And what is it? Colgate. I think it's Colgate mouthwash we're using.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah. Really good. And then Darlene's got her one that she likes as well. That's called something else. It's another American one. I can't remember the name of it. But again, for plaque removal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't get any plaque buildup on the gums. That's what I'm using it for. And using it twice a day like I would brush my teeth. And I'm still brushing my teeth. Why? Because of the smell. I hate bad breath.
Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve on anybody is bad breath. Somebody gets near me and they got bad breath, I'm like backing up quick. That is one thing I hate. I love fresh breath. And I've always been a stickler for that, you know. Next up, Matt Chappelle says, just had a rather large filling and an upper molar x-ray and clean and polish for $40 US in Da Nang, Vietnam. There's another cheap one.
Yeah.
Asia's exceptionally cheap to get dental work done.
Yeah.
Hunter Orion says, any idea on cost of teeth whitening and whether it is effective? It is. I have friends that come over here every year to get their teeth whitened while they're on vacation. And there's several dental clinics that they use, and they're all sort of in the Soy Bacow area. And they specialize in whitening of the teeth.
Yeah, never had it done, so.
No. I had it done once, but it was many years ago with the laser thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Timmy says, I am sorry, Cooper, but to be perfectly honest, your gnashers look hideous. Far too white, mainly. That's okay.
Oh, well.
It's your opinion. You're entitled to it. I got no problem with you saying it, Timmy. You know, I've had people turn around and say, you know, my teeth were hideous before, and they were right.
Yeah.
You know, but right now, would I rather the normal color or the white color? I don't know. I think white looks more clean,
Yeah.
in my
Thing
opinion.
is, you can probably get it different shades. It's
You
up to
can
you, but,
choose.
know,
They give you a chart, and you
Yeah.
choose what shade that you want.
But would you want to go back to what it was?
Hell no.
No,
It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was really, really bad. My teeth.
mate. You know what I look like. You know,
I do.
Big gap on the left, so
I remember.
I couldn't chew anything. Full of gaps. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
but different strokes, different folks. Timmy, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. People would said to me, you know, if I was you, I would have gone 3 tones down, not so bright. But that's okay. Everybody sees their own. My car's white. People say it looks better in black. It's all different opinions. Mike Duddy says, I thought you had 9 at the bottom. I must have miscounted when you showed the pic. I think it's 8 at the top, 8 at the bottom, or 9 at the bottom, 7 at top. I don't know. It was quite a lot though. It was the total. I remember the total's correct. Let me see. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at the bottom. You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the top. So I'll show it to you again so you guys can double check. It's 16 in total though. Yeah. I'll hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bottom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top. 7. Yeah. So 16 in total.
Yeah.
Yeah, is what I had. Timmy, yeah, 9 at the bottom, 7 at the top. Yep. 16 in total that they put the teeth on. P. Pepper says, hi, Cooper and gang. I'm thinking of retiring to Thailand, but I am disabled. So quite a few of our subscribers, so am I. I use orthopedic crutches and an electric wheelchair. Will I be able to have a good lifestyle there? Thanks. Yes. We see disabled people going up and down Jomtien Beach Road all the time.
Yeah. You go to Mars restaurant.
Yeah.
You know,
They have cafes here that are
and-
specifically for disabled people.
Yeah. You go from our block, you go left.
Yeah.
And every day, you got the guy with the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And he scoots around.
Yeah.
You see the people. Have you seen the one? They got the wheelchair, normal wheelchair, and there's something that bolts on the front.
Yeah, it's
Some
like a
electric.
handlebar with electric.
Yeah, electric and electric.
So they can get around.
And they're just whizzing up the road.
Yeah.
Up and you know
Why not?
they got their wheels.
Disabled people
But instead
deserve a
of-
good retirement too.
But instead of using the
Get
arms,
the hands.
they've got this little thing that just
device.
clips on the front, and they just whiz off, get to wherever they get, take it off, use the wheelchair, and when they want to go home, they just put it back on, off they whiz. Whizzing everywhere.
Yes, you can have a good life, Pepper, here in Thailand, and we see it all the time. More and more disabled people here in Thailand. Yeah. The roads are good for it, you know, especially Jomtien Beach Road. They have the where you cross the street, it's raised for wheelchairs to get across because they can't go, you know, a step up onto the sidewalk. You know, or as you call in England, pavement. Well, they raised it so it's a sidewalk level. So wheelchair accessible people can get across the road, which is fantastic. Yes, I count 9 and 7 too. Yeah, of course you did. How long did you have to eat soft foods for? 4 months. 4 months. They did give me the dentures, but I couldn't use them. I didn't like them. I hated them. And they gave me the dentures, said, here you go, use these for the next 4 months. I used them once. I couldn't do it. They've been in the cupboard ever since. Never taken them out. But no, I was like, I ain't doing this. I put that like glue-like stuff that you put in there so they keep in place, like Fixodent. And it tells you on the thing, the tube, do not swallow. Well, when you go to take them out, they stick pretty damn good, and you're really pulling hard to get them out. And that paste doesn't want to come off. It's like freaking tar and trying to get it out of your mouth. And I mean, I'm rinsing my mouth with hot water trying to get it out. And you are swallowing it, trying to get it out. And I'm like, well, if it's telling me on the tube it's not safe to swallow, do not swallow, and I'm swallowing it, well, I'm done with this. I'll go 4 months with no freaking teeth. And I did. I was doing live streams and everything. You guys remember I was just like this. No teeth. I didn't care. Didn't bother me one iota. People like, you look funny to Coop. Yeah, look at me in 4 months.
You'll see how much better I look.
But 4 months went by quick. It wasn't bad. No. Terry Fallon says, thanks for the great info, guys. Gotta go. Got a date with a snowblower. Have fun, Terry. We're at 2 hours. Got to wrap this up quick. What a sale said, I met your sister. Have her dental done in Thailand equals a free trip. You're a good brother if you're paying for her trip, Coop. Of course I would. If she asked me, I would. My sister's a lot older than me, folks. So I'm 56. She's coming up to 65 next year. So she's 9 years older than me. And my mom and dad both worked. And it was my sister that raised us. I'll never forget what she did. And if she ever asked me, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Terry Fallon says, take care, guys. And to all you in the chat, take care, Terry. Matt says, Hunter, one of the latest whitening procedures, Zoom, weakens the teeth and enamel. Be careful about that Zoom then. Mark Schaefer says, hey, Coop, the dentist I went to was recommended by Brooke. They quoted me just under $1,500 total for 2 implants. There you go. It all depends, folks, on what the material is you want to use. Just like PIDC said, if you're not fussed on the material, we can do it for as low as $800 per implant, which is $1,600. There's only $100 difference than what Mark is quoting here for the 2 implants. Mr. Free Sister says, Coops, stop testing your teeth, bro. I will call you the mad biter. It's all right. I've been called worse. When most people see a dog, they get scared. You look at it like a challenge. I got diamonds. Anybody want to fight? I'm all for it. But you're the one's going to go to the hospital with broken hands and never be able to open a ketchup bottle again. And I'll still go home with a brilliant smile on my face. Dave Stewart says, do I understand it correct that the bottom teeth and the upper teeth are each a one-piece row of teeth? Yes. Yeah. So here's one row, and here's the other row. Complete. Just like dentures.
Yeah.
The only difference between these and dentures is that they got holes in them that the bolts clip into.
Yeah.
That's the only difference between these and dentures. And they're a lot stronger, obviously.
Oh yeah.
What a Sale says, yes, access has become a major problem for healthcare and dental in America. Years ago, I had to wait 2 weeks for a doctor in the UK back in 2016.
Yeah.
I bet it's a lot longer than that now.
It's a lot longer.
Yeah. Mr. Free Sister said, the UK dentist came to America to make more money. Oh, I believe it. If they can get sponsored, get a job. I'm sure they'll move in a heartbeat. Excuse me. Tim P says, ironically, in my part of Canada, dentists are a dime a dozen. Now try to find a family doctor. Good luck. Yeah, that too. In England. Thorne Bismarck says, I'm 53 and I thought my teeth looked like a meth addict, but my dentist was very happy with them. I just need to keep them cleaner. Last check pre-COVID. Laughing out loud. What a Sale says, wow, they never explained the implant process, but I like that your dentist in Thailand has that multi-step process so to ensure a perfect fit. I am learning so much from today, gentlemen. You're very welcome. I'll give you the full breakdown, folks. I'm never going to do clickbait and tell you something that's not true.
No.
Because at the end of the day, you're never going to watch my channel again if I do. So why? I'm here to give you the nitty-gritty lowdown, and I have guests on to tell you the same thing.
Plus, these people know that, yes, some people are retirees, but some people are coming here to get this work done.
It's big in tourism here.
You know, they want to try and get it right first time.
Yeah.
So they give you multiple fits.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely perfect. So when you go, you're not then having problems and having to come back to get it all fixed.
Exactly.
So they get it done. So that's the last time that you've got to worry. You know.
Now for me, total, I had to be put to sleep 6 times over that 18-month period.
Yeah.
6 times I had to be put to sleep.
It's better
That's
than
a lot.
Damn injections, yeah.
Yeah. That is a lot. Mark Schaefer said, Coop, do you ever bite your lip with your new teeth? No, I've never bitten my lip. Bit my tongue twice, but only a little nip. You know, but it was enough for me to say, okay, don't do that again.
Yeah.
And I think the last time I bit my tongue was about 8 months ago. I haven't bit it since.
No.
Second bite, I learned my lesson.
Yeah, be more careful in future.
Yeah. Dave Stewart said, is 4 hours for all your teeth or half? I think you said they did not remove all teeth in one operation. No, they took 2 operations for them to remove all teeth because they wanted to give me my front teeth to eat with, Dave. So if they were to take them all out, I would have had to wait 6 months with no freaking teeth.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to do that. So they did the back. So I had the front teeth to eat, let the back heal, see that it took okay.
Yeah.
Because some people are allergic to different materials, folks. Some people are allergic to different metals. I remember my wife got a set of silver earrings and she got a bad infection in her ear. She can't wear silver earrings, but gold is no problem.
Yeah.
So everybody's got a different reaction to different materials. So they want to make sure it's going to set and it's going to, you know, be okay rather than do it all. And then they have to take them all out and replace them.
Exactly.
It's going to be more money out of your pocket. So I agree with the procedure and the way they do it here. But 4 hours was just to pull the teeth and then put the implants in. And I had to do that twice now. So I had to do it for the back teeth, and then I had to do it for the front teeth. And then twice I had to have skin graft. So they had to move skin from one part of my mouth to the other side. And so it would hold the implant better.
Yeah.
So they had to do that twice to put me to sleep both those times too. So there was 4 times they put me to sleep, and then the last 2 times were for the fitting.
Hmm.
So that's when they put the temporary ones in. So you got to be asleep for that, or the injections, which I can't take.
Yeah.
And then the final one, the 6th one, was when they took the temporary out and they put the permanent in. Yeah. So Mr. Free Sister says, let me help out people who think the West is the best. This is how you can tell. If the country has specialists like anesthesists, anesthesiologists, you can trust that system. And I was in the medical field. There you go. Rich Price says, Kenny, how is Thailand now? Are you settled in?
Yep.
How long you been here now? 4 months? When did you get here? September?
5 months.
5 months now.
Yeah, I've got another month for my second report.
Oh, your 90-day report coming up.
Yeah. Next month.
Yeah. Shit, I gotta do mine coming up too.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, I've just done that. You
Mm.
know, I've got my scooter.
Yeah.
You know, for me now,
Got your scooter license?
I've got my scooter license. I've got my scooter.
Yeah.
If I want to go somewhere, I don't use Bolt
Mm.
as much.
Mm.
Only if I've got a big shop like today, I thought I might be getting more stuff. So we took the Bolt.
Yeah.
But, you know, if I want to go somewhere now, I just get on the scooter and I'm off.
Yeah. Say your goodbyes, folks, because we're 10 minutes overdue. Mr. Free Sister says, I like to call a spade, but I be nice and polite here. So just say this. Americans believe in extreme capitalism, aka greed. We created the problems that we complain about. Yes. Absolutely true there. Blame the banksters. What a Sale says, Cooper, your smile is amazing and white. I would go for the brilliant white as well. I think it's a great first impression. Thank you. I know everybody's different. That's okay. I don't mind the guy saying he doesn't like the color. That's all good. Willem Vanderbeek says, my biggest frustration for medical help is that, first of all, I need to make an appointment with the GP, which can take up to a week. And if you're lucky, you can see a specialist a couple weeks later. So you're looking like a month out.
Yeah.
Just to see somebody. Living the Adventure says, 5 more days till I'm in the land of smile for a pre-retirement trip. Okay, see you in 5 more days. Living the Adventure. Have a safe flight, buddy. Mr. For Your Sister says, hey, Coop, I need your Facebook. I have started my YouTube channel, but I have not published yet. I'll email you and let you know. And please watch 50% of it. Take care. Okay, I'll check it out. What a Sale says, great show, you handsome man. Great to meet Kenny. See you at the next show. Hit that like button, everybody, and give us a thumbs up. Yes, please. It's free. Pound it. Tim P says, great stream as always, Coop. Darlene, Kenny, enjoy the rest of your weekend. You too, bud. Hunter Orion, what keeps the teeth attached to the posts? Clips, set of screws, or epoxy screws?
Yeah.
Well, I call them bolts. And it's not something that's you can take out yourself.
No.
You need a special tool to take these out that only the dentists have. Yeah. Mike Dottie says, peace and God bless. You too, brother. Hunter Bryan, thanks for all the great info. As always, have a great day. You too, bud. Thorne says, great show, guys, with lots of good advice. Have a great weekend and week ahead. You too, buddy. Don't forget to see you all Monday live stream. Dave Stewart says, thanks for your explanation and positive experience. Something to think about. Yeah, I'll tell you the good, bad, and ugly. Always will. Willem Vanderbeek says, thank you for another great live stream. Till next time, God bless you too, Willem. And last comment goes to Dream Thread, who says, what do you guys think of Stretch? STRC. I love Stretch. It pays 11.5% dividend annually at 11.5% per year monthly, and it's deferred tax for 10 years. Fantastic. Can't beat it. You won't find anybody on the planet that can pay that, and it's backed by Bitcoin.
Oh, okay.
So fantastic. It's done by Michael Saylor. Very good way to save your pennies. And it can go down as low as 10%, and it can go up as high as 12%. So that's what your return's going to be. And if you got $1 million, that'll pay you right now $115,000 a year. Can't be that, can you?
No.
Last one is What a Sale Says. Woohoo! Have a great day, you too, buddy. Until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Stay tuned. Watch the outro. Thank you, Kenny, for coming on and giving your dental experiences, both here and abroad.
Yep. Have fun, guys.
Yeah. And Andy Burton, think it's something like $175 a pound a tooth pulled here in Britain. Ouch. Yeah. They're pulling you twice for that, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
One's in the wallet, the other one in the mouth. Until next time, take care. God bless and stay tuned.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Adventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty